Hi guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Couture TV. Here today with the infamous entire luxury handbag collection video. I've decided to do this as my end of the year video rather than top items of 2018, just because it's a little bit different. Last year I did top items. I'm going to do a handbag collection video because it was the year of a handbag. As I did in one of my last videos, I showed you all the handbags that I acquired this year. However, this is going to be my entire luxury, or I would say more expensive type handbags in my collection that I talk about on my channel. I am going to go in the same way a lot of the girls in the luxe have been doing this, by designer. It's not going to be alphabetical because ain't nobody got time for that, but it is just going to be by designer. It's easier that way. I don't want to go back and forward pulling them off the shelves individually, so I've kind of grouped them. The first bag is this guy. It's the first of the only 2 Longchamp bags I have left that I own. The rest, which I had 3 or 4, I have given away. I gave them to my sister-in-law. She loves these bags. Jules has so many Longchamps. In the Le Pliage specifically, in the Neo Le Pliage and the leather, she loves them. But this guy is my briefcase. It is not being used right now, but it is the Le Pliage. Sorry, as always, I'll tell you what it is and where I got it from. That is it, otherwise it becomes so long. So it is the Longchamp Le Pliage tote in the cream color or neutral with the Eiffel Tower in black. It is so dirty, I don't even want to hold it up getting closer. It's completely stained on the bottom. I've dropped coffee and all sorts in this. I will never ever let it go. I got this in New York from Saks Fifth Avenue when they released the collection of limited edition Eiffel Towers there, so it is a gem to me, this bag. Other Longchamp in my collection is my baby bag. Ah, so this is now empty because it's being handed down to the next baby. Mussy has his own grown-up backpack from Skip Hop, and this is the baby Longchamp bag that will, you know, God willing, go throughout all my babies because it is so well wearing. The Le Pliage line in the nylon is so well wearing, you can wipe it down, it's amazing. I got this in Singapore with Mum on a holiday. Where in Singapore? I think Marina Bay, near the big hotel, boat hotel thing. Okay, let's just go for the biggest. Let's go for the biggest luxury house that I have items, handbags or bags from, starting with luggage from Louis Vuitton. This is my prized possession, our Pegasus Ligier business 55 rolling suitcase in all over monogram, and I got this for my birthday last year and picked it up from the Maison here in Sydney, Australia. And it's just my absolute, this was goals for me to get a rolling suitcase from Louis Vuitton. I thought it would never be, and this is my first luggage piece. Second luggage piece is this very vintage Keep All 50 bandolier in all over monogram that I purchased this off. It was maybe my second purchase or third purchase off a Japan consignment seller. A Japan consignment store on eBay. They were fantastic. They're called Gallery Rare. Was it Gallery Rare? I think so. Maybe it was Gallery Rare, or maybe it was Atlantis Tokyo. Either way, I'll link them below. They are the best. They have great quality stuff and good prices. And I can hear my baby. I need my baby. My son is home. I did consider parting with it because it is, why did I consider parting with it? Because, well, I think it needs a little bit of TLC that maybe I'm not willing to give it right now, and I think I wanted a 45. However, I did have this in my forever items video saying I'd never part with it because it's just not worth it. But I'll keep you, you know, I'll keep you posted if that changes. Okay, next little gem that I definitely will never ever part with is this. This is the Eva clutch in all over monogram from Louis Vuitton. I got this beautiful clutch as a gift from my then boyfriend, now husband, and I got it from the original Maison on Castlereagh Street in Sydney, Australia, and it is so beautiful and special to me. And my review on this was a long time ago in my city apartment, and I just love the feeling of this bag. These are in no particular order, they're just how they're sitting here on the floor in front of me. This is my Louis Vuitton mini Palm Springs backpack in all over monogram, and I got this as a swap with another fellow YouTuber, Sarah. Hi babe. We swapped our Palm Springs PM for the mini for the PM, and it's worked out perfectly. This suits me far better because it becomes a crossbody bag. The little tiny size of the PM on me being a really like a tallie, it looked too miniature. I should have gone for the MM if I wanted to do backpack style. So that's what it is. Mini Palm Springs from Sarah. Next up is this absolute unicorn beautiful bag, the most luxurious handbag from Louis Vuitton. In my opinion, the Capucin's BB in Tyrolean leather in the color Gallet, and it with gold hardware, and it is just stunning. When you touch this bag, guys, you just would see how well made it is. I got this as an exchange for melting glazing on my original Capucin's BB, which was black, and I got that from Luxury Garage Sale Consignment Company in Chicago. But this exchange ended up happening at Louis Vuitton Bondi Junction, Westfield, here in Sydney, Australia. The be-all and end-all handbag. Look, that's like kind of what my thumbnail looked like with my short hair. The be-all and end-all handbag for me is my first ever handbag from Louis Vuitton, and this is the Neverfull GM in all over monogram, and I picked this up in Surface Paradise. It was my first ever bag. I use it as my briefcase, or I did back then for my boutique. It was amazing. It held up perfectly. It is aged so well, and look, it is so iconic, this bag, and it's huge, can hold everything, including the kitchen sink, but I love it. It currently has a Smorga bag organizer in it. That's how I store my Neverfull, so they don't slouch on the side. The Smorga keeps them so nice and perfect. Another be-all and end-all Louis Vuitton handbag is this guy. I am not gonna say that this bag started the Speedy 25 bandolier craze, especially here in the Luxe, but I kind of give it some big credit, hey, because when I got this bag, I couldn't help but naturally rave about it, especially because at the time it was so not controversial, but out of the box to rave about the 25 size. But I found something new in the bandolier style versus the 30. The 30 was so popular at the size that at the time, that I really raved about this bag, that it was kind of a bit outside of the box, especially with the zipper opening being narrower than a 30. But nevertheless, I got this beautiful bag in Rome on my World Europe trip with my husband, and it is just everything. The patina is so dark. It's not too dark where it's like that vintage dark, it's just really even and looks dark. And yes, I think as SUBBIE said once, it's because of the humidity in Australia. It's true, it is. It's the humidity makes our vachette leather just go darker. It's unstoppable, really. We have the newest acquisition to my collection. If you watched that video, thank you so much. This is the Pochette Matisse in reverse monogram / monogram, like I guess you could say bi canvas, and I got this as an exchange from my many acquired Pochette Matisses in just plain monogram. I got this as an exchange from Louis Vuitton Bondi Junction, Westfield. This is my most recent handbag. That's nice and it's beautiful. Okay, on to Ibin. I think, yes, 1, 2 Ibins. This is my Speedy B25 in Damier Ibin canvas, and I basically got this bag because of how much I loved this bag. I did get asked once, would I get it in Azure to have the trifecta? No. I don't feel I need 3. I sometimes don't even feel I need 2. Sometimes I'm like, this is just, you know, an extra bag that I probably don't need in my collection. However, to be carefree, as everyone says, you know, not worrying about rain, stains, scratches, anything. This looks brand new like the day I got it. And I got it from Louis Vuitton Bondi Junction. You'll hear me say that a lot because it's my local, meaning that's where I go to shop. With Serena at the time, who was my SA, and I luckily picked one up because this is when they started becoming so rare to get and get your hands on, and yeah, it's gorgeous. Okay, is this my last? This is why it's so hard to do this video, because A, you got to get all your bags out. B, you got to not forget a bag. You gotta not forget a bag. I'm gonna say this is my last bag. I am unsure though. I am very unsure. This is my Neverfull MM in Damier Ibin. It is gorgeous. It is the original lining, meaning it has the cursive writing and no interior pocket. And I got this from fashionfile.com. Got this pre-loved because I wanted all those things. I love the cursive with the lines and the fleur-de-lis. I prefer that style over the newer model. It, you know, it's just, I guess, my preference. And plus I wanted it to be broken in on the handles, so as coated leather breaks in, it starts to be more floppy rather than stiff. And yeah, that's the story on this bag. I'm feeling awkward. I'm feeling very awkward. That doesn't seem right. I don't know why that seems like there should be something missing. No. If you notice something that I don't have anymore, it's because I've sold it and moved it on to a new home, as we say, so it's used. Well, hello there. Hello. It is the next night. I'm really sorry. I had to stop filming. Mussy and Mum came home and he just wanted to see me and ran down here, and it became a shit show, and I had my bags everywhere. 2.5-year-old boy, bags, not a good mix. But nevertheless, I had some time tonight, so I galvanized myself and sectioned out the next section. That was all my Louis Vuitton and the 2 Longchamp that I just showed you. So I'm going to continue on. This section is going to be just what I have of individual designers, meaning I have a collection of Louis Vuitton, I have a collection of Chanel, I have a few Gucci, a few Hermes, but then I have a few kind of stray designers in between, so I'm going to show you those. First up is this beautiful bag. This is the Saint Laurent or Yves Saint Laurent Lulu bag in the size medium, so it comes in the toy Lulu, which I think you're seeing a lot of at the moment in the luxe. There's the toy Lulu, which is crossbody, and then there's the small Lulu, then there's this size, and then there's the large Lulu, and then I think they do the backpack. It is so beautiful, this bag. It really is. It's so smooshy, so gorgeous. I purchased this off I purchased this off, was it My Teresa or Matches Fashion? Was it? I feel like it was My Teresa. I think it was off My Teresa. I purchased it off the online stockist My Teresa. And yeah, that is the beautiful Saint Laurent Lulu bag. And it's so smoshy. Yeah, this is ones of. Okay, so it's the only Saint Laurent bag I have. This is the only Valentino bag I have. It is the Clutch Rock Stud in the nude color. So it's got the gorgeous nude or blush and the all over rock studs in like the champagne kind of gold, and it can be worn as a clutch a wok, and then it's got a full removable link chain inside, which is also very, very comfortable. I just wear this to events, and I got this off Farfetched, an online stockist, Farfetched, and it was for a super deal. Next, only one of, is my Balenciaga. It's my Balenciaga mini city bag in the logo edition. So you can see there it's got the Balenciaga mirror, and then it has the coinciding Balenciaga crossbody strap, and it's in the distressed calf skin, and it's so beautiful. It's got the shiny gold, kind of like the edge hardware, and I really enjoy this bag. I wasn't sure if I was going to keep the tassels on, but subbies were like, keep them on, just keep them on, so I did. And I grabbed this off Matches Fashion. Yes, this off matchesfashion.com, and they are so great. They are a really, really great site. I will list all these sites below. And the last individual one, I think, is it? Yes, I think so. My last individual designer, meaning I only have one of. It is my Celine Nano luggage, and this is in the grained leather in the colour tangerine, and this is just a fabulous bag. A fabulous, fabulous bag. I've had a few people think I sold it. I have not sold it, just because I'm moving into colour, and you know, they're all kind of coming out to play the colours. I have not sold it. It is just so beautiful and well made, and I picked this up from fashionfile.com when I was over in Carlsbad, San Diego. Shout out to San Diego. Lastly, for this section, I will do Gucci bags. Currently using and very, very full. I'm going to say this is max, if not completely overstuffed, possibly at mega capacity, but it is the Gucci Marmont flap in the small size in the colour porcelain rose. So it's the nudie colour that's gone around, super, super famous nude colour, and I'll give you a glimpse of what's inside my bag. I've got all my makeup in the back pocket for the moment. I've got my mini pochette from Louis Vuitton. My phone here is in the front. I've got a Cartier jewelry pouch because I'm currently, if you've noticed, don't have any of my love jewelry on or my actual wedding rings, because I'm taking these to get properly cleaned with a jeweler friend of ours to the family, and he's going to clean them for me, so I'm very excited about that. Ooh, I have my new Chanel lipstick. This is beautiful in the modern 102 key holder from Chanel. My newest little number in the beautiful light blue from the cruise card holder, which makes me so happy. So that is this handbag, and I got this. Da, 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 da. Oh, I got this off Gucci.com. Yeah, I got this off Gucci.com, off their website, and was very, very happy to grab it. Right here we have my first ever luxury handbag ever. And it wasn't like when people say this in their entire luxury collections, like when I was 16 it was given to me. No, this is when I had released my first collection, my fashion label, and I had released it and it was successful, and I was over in Hong Kong working in the factories that I contracted to. I went shopping in Hong Kong down in Canton Road, and I walked into the Gucci, and I bought this as a gift to myself for doing so great at starting my label and all the above. I travelled everywhere with this bag. It means so much. It's the Boston Sulky bag, and actually in the caramel tan. It comes in like a white, black and caramel tan. It's discontinued now. You can get the newer style, like in the Marmont. I think it's the Marmont, like GG's, and it's the same shape, all leather, so nice. I actually will link that below. Okay, last Gooch. Ding! Is this guy. The cutest little mini bag, a super mini bag, but you can get items in here. It is very deceiving. I've done a comparison on this super mini Gucci Marmont super mini flap, I guess you could say, in the all over red, the beautiful red with the gorgeous love heart. It is such, I've raved about this so many times. And then it's got the strap inside, which can be detached from, well, it can be completely detached, but it can be used as a clutch or even smaller, and then that's it. I got this on Rodeo Drive, Beverly Hills Gucci. I was meant to be shopping with Jen a couple of nights before, and then I ran out right at the end before I left California and grabbed it on my own. She was so angry at me, still probably so angry at me. I'm just looking around me. I'm just looking around me because, look, as I said in the first, yesterday, the first section is that I'm fearful, people. I'm fearful that I have forgotten a bag. I just feel like something's missing, you know, when you're leaving the house, something's missing. Okay, let's wrap this up with my last two design houses that I have more than one bag in, let's say. I would say these are the two, I suppose, kings, top tier of design houses. Not only is that driven by price bracket, and what you can get in return for these bags, so resale on the bag, demand on the bag, demand on its color, demand on its size. These two are the Beyoncés of bags. Let's just start off with lovely Hermes, shall we? This is my first ever brand new Hermes bag from the boutique, Sydney Boutique, Elizabeth Street. Is, you know, I was scared shitless to go in there and, you know, buy my first bag. I wasn't aiming for, you know, one of the three majors, the Birkin, Kelly, or Constance. I just wanted to get this Garden Party 30. I actually wanted to buy it online, but when I went in there, it was great because I could try it on. I could see the color and the saturation of this beautiful rose potpourri in country leather. It is all over country leather, and it has palladium silver hardware, and it is the size 30 Garden Party tote. And truthfully, this is such a beautiful bag. It is so user friendly. It is so handy to throw everything in, and I'm so glad I could add it to my collection and had the funds to grab it. It's probably on the lower end, even though it's not low, for Hermes. Brings me to not lower end of Hermes, and apparently subbies think that Garden Party is the reason I was offered this little gem, which yes, I have not used. And yes, I don't know if I'm going to use it. I don't know. That still stands to be seen. I am, you know, 6.5 months pregnant right now, so this ain't going on me, like, no way. I want to be in the, you know, living my best life when I rock this Kelly, Hermes Kelly 25, so it's the baby Kelly in the Cellier cut, so it is without the turned in hemming. The Cellier cut in Epsom leather and in the color apricot with gold hardware. Again, picked it up from the Sydney Elizabeth Street Hermes boutique. It was the experience of all experiences, exactly what I had imagined it to be. The unboxing, like the showing from my essay that I put on Instagram to, you know, paying for it. It just was sensational. Which leads me to tell you about my Birkin. I can't believe how many questions I have had about my Birkin. Where's my Birkin? We can't see it in the background. Is it in a box? Is that its box? No, that's the Kelly's box. Where's your Birkin? Have you sold your Birkin? My gold Birkin 35 centimeter has been sold. I did in fact part with it after I got it refurbished by leather surgeons over in the USA. It needed a lot of work. I got a really great outcome from it. I was so happy with the outcome. However, I knew I wasn't using it, and that's purely because of the main reason that you hear, size. Personally, I do love the 35 size. I do love it. It is ginormous. It's almost as big as a Neverfull GM, but I knew I wanted to put my money, if you can imagine, put the money that was in that Birkin into another Birkin. Not necessarily new from the boutique if I ever got offered one, but another Birkin even pre-loved, maybe from the same seller, which was Brandoff, Tokyo. And yes, so the answer is my gold Birkin 35 centimeter with gold hardware has sold. And yes, stay tuned for that. Hopefully in the future we will have a unboxing, maybe. Oh god, is this going to be another year of the handbag? Alrighty, so that is it for Hermes. Finishing up with Chanel. If you have watched my channel, I usually buy Chanel pre-loved. It is just something I prefer to do. I think I get a great savings doing it that way rather than buying new in the boutique, and plus kind of like Hermes, you can't always get what you're looking for. So I will start up with my very first Chanel handbag, and it is this vintage medium large classic double flap in lambskin leather. This bag is over 25 years old. It's got the 18 karat gold plated hardware, so it's a very yellow gold plated hardware. It's got the made in France stamp on the CC turn lock closure here, which you can see. It is so beautiful. It is, look, it smells vintage. It's got that, you know, it's just got that kind of vintage vibe. Totally something you would pick up in, you know, in Paris, in a vintage store, that kind of thing. And it's beautiful. I love the burgundy with the black. That is so classic. Like, if I could only collect burgundy with black, that is just so absolutely classic Chanel to me. I picked this bag up as my first ever Chanel bag from Atlantis, Tokyo. Yep, I will link them below. Their stock is so good. It is so good. It is always so clean. It is always, you know, odorless and just really well taken care of. Moving up in size is my single flap jumbo. So this is the big boy in caviar leather black with gold hardware, and it is the 2009 model single flap. It is not the double. So whether or not you consider that classic, that's fine, because it's usually double flaps that are classic. It to me is holy grail because of the weight of this bag. A jumbo is a lot heavier, obviously, because it's larger, but the double flap just makes it even heavier. Like, honestly, so much heavier. The hardware is beautiful. I picked this bag up on an absolute whim. Like, I just saw it and went, oh, add to cart, you're coming home with me, from fashionphile.com. On to, these aren't in any particular order, but this is my second to newest purchase, and this is new from the boutique. That's why I say it's rare for me to buy new, so I get so excited like a kid in a candy shop. But this is my Chanel rectangular mini flap in the color purple, in beautiful lambskin leather chevron quilting with the champagne light gold hardware. This bag is honest. I get so many compliments when I wear this bag. Wow, the color, it's so interesting. You know, my girlfriend's like, can I touch it? It looks just so poofy and smooth. And I was like, it absolutely is. It's just so gorgeous, this bag. It is eye candy. And it comes off a lot brighter than it actually is in color. It's a lot more of a berry, a really beautiful berry purple. And I picked this up from Bondi Junction, Westfield, Chanel, from my SA Sunny, who I've been doing a lot of damage with lately. A lot of damage! This guy is, if you've watched my channel for a while, my be all and end all handbag. Even though I say things like that about my Neverfull GM and it was my first Louis Vuitton, and what this boy is in the way of how I acquired it is just everything to me. This is the Chanel boy bag in black calfskin leather with silver ruthenium hardware. So it's like the brushed aged hardware. And it is in the larger double stitch diamond quilting. That's why you see 3 diamonds in the middle here. It's not the smaller, puffier type. And you open it like so. This bag is just beautiful. And this was found by my lovely YouTube friend Tali. Hi Tali. She found this on fashionfile.com, and that is where I purchased it from. Okay, let's wrap this up. 2 to go. 2 to go. Oh, some people still ask if I have this in my collection. Even though it sits behind me in my videos, they still say, do you have your Chanel GST? I'm like, yeah girl, it's right there. Bag is my Chanel GST, Grand Shopper Tote acronym, in all over caviar leather with classic diamond quilting and the CC quilting on the front there with gold hardware. This bag is beautiful. It is so beautiful. Discontinued new from the boutique. I did not buy it new from the boutique. I purchased this from fashionfile.com, and that's what I meant by these were so close together. I purchased this and then I just clicked add to cart like a week later and bought that. They both almost arrived at the same time. It was crazy. I was like, what am I doing? This is crazy. But it is a beautiful bag. Have I thought of selling it because I don't really reach for it? Yes. However, at this time in my Chanel collection, it's not a bad thing that it's sitting there and I'm not reaching for it. Does that make sense? Because I feel like there will come a day, it's that kind of thing, as opposed to I'm not reaching for it, it needs to go to a new home. It's almost like, no, I'm not done with this bag. Okay, lastly, ta-da! My newest Chanel handbag is this stunning mini rectangular flap in the lambskin leather in the diamond quilting with bright shiny silver hardware in the new Cruise Collection 1819 in the light color blue, or as a lot of us are calling it in the luxe community, the Tiffany blue color. And I did pick up some matching accessories, which I had shown in that haul. If you watched that, thank you so much. And I picked this beauty up and got really hammered in my haul from my SA Sunny at Bondi Junction, Westfield here in Sydney. I could not pass it up. I just could not pass this bag up, and it's in like a matte lambskin finish. It is beautiful. I have not worn it yet. It's been pretty bad weather here in Sydney. And do you know what? With these minis, right now at 6.5, nearly 7 months pregnant, they're very mini. Let's put it that way. Hey guys, that brings me to the end of this video. If you liked it, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already and you wish to do so, there is a button below. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thank you so much for your support this year. I don't know if this is going to be my last video till January the 1st, But either way, I just wish you all the luck for the next year coming. I hope you have beautiful holidays. Please stay safe with your families. And I'll see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Peace.